And I realized that many of the AI solutions that we have been designed by engineers from the perspective of what these tools are capable now, right? I mean, the only tools that are really designed to complement knowledge work are in the domain of software engineering, because that's the knowledge work that these people are doing. And I saw an opportunity to create this kind of AI tools that are designed for managing large bodies of knowledge, big groups of interviews or reports that people need to deal with and really kind of engage with.
Here is something fascinating about universities today. Some of the most interesting startup conversations are no longer happening in garages or cafes. They're happening inside research labs, strategy classrooms, and late night discussions about how organizations survive change. Today's guest lives right at that intersection. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of School to Startup, brought to you by Tracxn, a private market intelligence platform that's been supporting the global university ecosystem for over 12 years. Through our university partnerships, we work with institutions driving innovation and entrepreneurship, and this series highlights the academic leaders making that happen. I'm Harish, your host today. Joining us is Professor Henri Schildt. He's a professor of Aalto University, researcher, strategy, organizational thinking, and innovation, and is also building products as a CEO and co-founder. So he studies how organizations evolve while also living through the chaos himself. Henri, great to have you have you here today with us.
Thank you. This is actually the first interview I'm doing since I took leave of absence from the university and started as a full-time entrepreneur. So this is also a step for me.
Interesting. So before we get into strategy and innovation, what kind of students were you in university? The discipline, the academic type, or the person questioning why the assignment even existed in the first place?
I was always very interested on diverse things, sometimes even a bit impatient in getting deep into one thing because I wanted to know a bit of everything. So I thought I was always a generalist. I took lots of diverse courses, and I did my main degree was in engineering. So in there you should have done deep dive into one specialization, but I was always a generalist, and I was then thrown after engineering studies to more social science because it's kind of broader, more more diffuse questions that you address in management, understanding management, organizing, innovation, and so I did a PhD on those topics.
Interesting. So you research organizational thinking and innovation, right? So I'm curious, when you co-founded a startup yourself, did you suddenly realize, companies are irrational because humans are irrational, or was there a more dramatic founder moment?
I think actually it comes down to the generative AI and the broader changes we'll see in knowledge work. And I had been doing some projects together with companies and public sector, and I realized that many of the AI solutions that we have been designed by engineers from the perspective of what these tools are capable now, right? I mean, the only tools that are really designed to complement knowledge work are in the domain of software engineering, because that's the knowledge work that that these people are doing. And I saw a need to create, or I saw an opportunity to create this kind of AI tools that are designed for managing large bodies of knowledge, big groups of interviews or reports that people need to deal with and really kind of engage with, like high stakes knowledge work. And we had tools like Notebook LM that were showing a bit where we can go with AI, but Notebook LM, for example, is kind of a consumer tool for one specific task, which is like exploring, researching new topics, and it's not suitable for everything, right? So
Interesting. So you've also spent years studying strategy and organizational change. So why do smart organizations still struggle to adapt, even when the future is, clearly visible?
yeah, I mean that is a topic for a much longer discussion that we have time for, because there's so many reasons. I think one useful concept is inertia, that organizations keep doing what they have been doing, and there are many different reasons why companies are inert. It can be about power structures, incentives. It is about the culture. Often the customers and suppliers, stakeholders, they root companies in. If we try to change, what will the customers say? What will, we need new suppliers, all of that. Part of it is just cognitive inertia, that people internalize like what is good, what does a proper way of organizing, of doing things look like, and they get stuck in that kind of cognitive blinders in a way.
Interesting. And talking about the university, Aalto University has built a strong entrepreneurship and innovation ecosystem. So, what do you think universities should do more of if they genuinely want students to build companies instead of just talking about entrepreneurship?
Well, I think Aalto University has been super successful, I have to say. And I think every successful university has like slightly different recipe behind it. Some are very science driven, which of course Aalto is also. But I would attribute, at least in this one particular case that I'm very familiar with, it's the kind of the culture of having a student body that has this kind of organizes entrepreneurship related activities, has this broad roots of enthusiasm and entrepreneurialism. Alumni who have capital, who are helping fund new companies, who can connect. And one great thing about Aalto is that we have a very strong design school also. So there's a business school, design school, multiple engineering schools. So you have the diversity of talent in one place. And I think now especially the kind of design thinking and ability to design services is becoming very important, even in B2B, where you want the employees to embrace the technology and find it easy to adopt and take into use.
Amazing. So you have been the professor, you've been the founder. Which one has given you more stress? Reviewing research papers or startup meetings that could have been, in emails as well?
It's funny. I mean, I think the natural answer everybody expects is that being an entrepreneur is stressful, but I think it's been more stressful to revise these papers and do the research sometimes. You have this, especially in social sciences, the projects get they get so long. You have these papers you've been working on years, and then it's the last round, and if it's gonna get rejected, it's like all the 3-4 years of revising the paper and collecting the data. You have to again send it to a new journal. So I found that stressful, and also the kind of the slow time scale makes the stakes higher, right? Whereas in entrepreneurship, I think we've been very lucky. We have had traction with customers. We had revenue. It's been kind of, I feel we kind of got an easy mode. We are riding the AI wave, and the product market fit is already pretty okay. Of course, the product will improve a lot in the coming months and years. But the fast cycle also is that, like, okay, you lose some, but you also win some. So like, I think I really feel I'm an academic. I want to go back to the university, but this fast pace of wins and losses in entrepreneurship is really nice. Things just happen so fast.
Right. All right. Before we wrap, for someone in university right now, maybe thinking about starting something new, what would you tell them?
I would say two things. I think the team is very important. Don't do it alone. Find a person or a couple of people who have the same aspiration level as you do, and complementary skills. And then the second thing is start selling and start moving. It doesn't always work, right? So if you're doing cancer diagnosis devices, don't sell them before they work. Okay. But in a lot of especially software, AI, you can very rapidly create products that already add some value. And we started selling our service when it was like embarrassingly bad in some ways, but some people found it useful, and it pushed us to develop it faster and make it better and fix all the problems, and make it frankly not embarrassing at all. So go for it.
Amazing. And finally, where can people learn more about your work?
Oh, okay. So it depends on what work. So my academic work, they should just get to Google Scholar, and I've tried to publish all the articles in open access. So if you're interested in digitalization, the AI related AI adoption, these topics. So I have also some work on social purpose now, and refugee relief organizations, which I did with some of my co-authors. So Google Scholar is a great place. If you want to find out about my company, it's Skmile, skimle.com. And you can find, we are on YouTube if you want to watch some, frankly, a bit cringe videos, but the website tells all about our product, and you can try it for free. It's great if you're doing research with interviews or archival documents, and you want to do a systematic analysis of your materials.
Perfect. All the links will be available in the comment section. Great. And so this episode really showed us that entrepreneurship isn't just about building startup. It's also about understanding how people, organizations, and ideas evolve over the time. Huge thanks to Henri for being part of this episode and for such an insightful conversation. Thank you very much, Henri.
Okay. Thanks a lot. My pleasure.
Great. And for people watching this, if you have enjoyed watching this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell button for more conversations on innovation, startups, and future of work. See you in the next episode.